Alright, yeah, Skye Bynes here. I just stumbled upon some guy on YouTube today. Apparently he's a wrestling expert. His name is Marc Pearson. He totally craps on WWE all the time. Telling them how bad their matches are. He says, okay, this match is alright, give it 2 stars. But I stumbled upon one of his matches today, and this guy, like, ugh. Mark, whatever his name is, Champagne, which is already taken, by the way, by a pretty higher-end indie wrestler there who used to be a part of the Hardy Boys Fed, Omega. And so Champagne Part Dos, stole that from Andrew Rice there, Champagne Part 2 versus PS2 Peter. Alright, I guess they're from the UK. They have the accent, could be Australian, but whatever. Base to wrestle on grass, but that's okay. If they want to wrestle on grass, they can wrestle on grass. So the main point that I'm putting apart here is the fact that this guy totally craps on WWE wrestlers, and the fact of the matter is he has the slightest clue of what he's doing. So I think I'm just gonna do a little review on his match. So okay, so they start off. I think they punch each other, and then he automatically goes for a pile driver. Alright, well, he constantly, he makes some good points, He makes good points when he's talking about matches, but he can't even follow those points and put together a good something for someone to watch, I'm not going to say good product. We're just backyard wrestlers. But if you go for a punch and then you go for a pile driver in less than 8 seconds, there's a problem with that. So he goes for the pile driver, and the guy trips him up and puts him in a Boston Crab with his hands this way, not cuffed under, but holding his legs, which is pretty weird. And he doesn't lock his hands. So if you're gonna do it backwards, you gotta kind of lock your hands and hold them at the thigh, or it looks stupid. So he hits his way out, right, and then pretty much he picks up a wet floor sign, and he cracks his friend in the face with it right away. It's a submission match, not a weapons match. Not a lot of people pull out weapons in the first 5 seconds of a submission match. This isn't Bret Austin where you can where you're at WrestleMania and you can start brawling. They're brawling. It looks horrible when they brawl. They hit each other once, goes for a pile driver, doesn't work out, puts them in that really bad Boston Crab or whatever they want to call it, the UK Crab, whatever you want to call it, and that's how that turns out. So then after that, the wet floor sign comes about, and then they do some weirdo thing. So as I sit here watching this match, I'm going to take a little recap of that match right now. Let's see. It had a okay hype up video. The editing was alright. It was whatever. Let's see. Okay, so here's the Boston Crab here. Okay, powered out of it. I think he's going for the wet floor sign now. He's already staggering around like he's been through like the bloodiest freaking fight ever. Oh, and the thing on the head. Now I like the commentator. The commentator's awesome. The commentator is awesome. So they're going back and forth with these wet floor signs, and the music starts picking up. There's music going through the match, guys. That's hilarious, right? That is hilarious. It's like a movie. It's like a movie. Alright, so Peter just went down. PS2 Peter. I guess PlayStation Portable. I guess PS2. Whoa, PS2. PlayStation 2. So he puts on his finishing move, which is the ankle lock. A horribly executed ankle lock, guys. Alright, this ankle lock sucks. It sucks. It sucks. And he dropped the knee on him. He never even left his feet, but he somehow dropped the knee on him. That takes talent. That takes talent, people. I thought I just might let you know. Puts on the crippler crossface. Alright, so he was just working his leg in the submission match, but now he's working the crippler crossface. Pick a body part, man. Shizzle. Alright, so he's and a drop kick to the knee. I think he was really going for a real drop kick, but couldn't get high enough. So he accidentally drop kicks him in the knee, and then Champagne just kind of sits there waiting for something to happen. And cracks Champagne across the face here. Wham! Hilarious. I like to skip ahead here. This is horrible. This spits in the face of wrestling people. It really ticks me off when I see stuff like this. Bad backyard wrestling. Because there's good backyard wrestling out there. Hits him with his belt. The belt made a good noise. He caught him. Oh, they're gonna stop for a commercial break. This is hilarious. And he's advertising Moon cigarettes. Moon. That's horrible. That's silly. That was silly. That was silly. Oh man, this guy's hilarious. Okay, so come back from the commercial break, and he just hit him with a, I think that was a cooking sheet. Oh, light tube. Oh man. Everyone knows if you have to use light tubes, like, you know, if you want to use them, that's fine. But if you have to, you're a bad wrestler. You're horrible. Alright, so you just scream the F word at him. You know what the F word is, people. Let's see. Champagne's laid out here. We're gonna skip ahead. Oh, so they set up a table, right? They set up a table. He gores Champagne through the table. Yet Champagne is the first one to get up. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me add the details. He sat Champagne up on the fence. I like the spot. The spot was cool. He set him up on a fence. Then he gored him off the fence through a table. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. But Champagne was the first guy to get up and went to go get a weapon. Now, why would that happen? I have no idea whatsoever. Don't ask me. I'm not the wrestling expert here. You know, I'm not Marc Pearson, man. I'm not the wrestling expert. This guy is the wrestling expert. All right. So he's once again, he's up first. He grabs the cookie sheet. He's walking backwards. Good selling. Wham! Bow! Boom! Oh, the guitar spot was awesome though. I like the guitar. I'm pretty sure it was a Guitar Hero guitar. Marc Pearson, was that a Guitar Hero guitar? If you watch this review, let me know. All right, buddy? Bow! He leg dropped his leg with a cookie sheet on it, which would in retrospect hurt Marc Pearson as well, but it didn't. Marc Pearson's invincible, people. He takes scores through tables and then takes the lead. Oh, Champagne has a light tube now, guys. I think he's gonna crap him with it. Wham! Right on the back. Good thing the guy had a shirt on, or he would actually feel it. So, oh man, that guy looks like he is in pain. In pain. So he throws it. And Champagne, I think he's about to put on the... Oh, he puts back on his horrible ankle lock. Look how he has this connect. Look how he has this, guys. This is hilarious. I don't know if you guys can catch this. Surely the only thing that Peter can do is tap out. If that ankle is broken, surely. That is silly, right, guys? See that ankle lock? And that commentator is so excited. It's so funny. So eventually, PS2 Peter, eventually he passes out to the pain, because obviously, man, that ankle lock, that ankle lock is deadly. You know, I love my ankle locks, man. I'm not gonna lie, I love my ankle locks, man. Ankle locks are pretty cool. So Champagne wins by an ankle lock. He's worked the leg one time in this whole match, by the way, with the leg drop on the cookie sheet to the leg, and but PS2 Peter passed out to the pain. So yeah, the No Mercy pay-per-view was easily better than this match. Easily better than this match. Listen here, man. If you wanna, roll with the big boys, man. All right, go on. Actually, I'm not gonna give you the site because I don't know if we want you there. Actually, no. You seem like a cool enough guy, so whatever. The Backyard Wrestling Link. The bywlink.com/forum. All right, you check that site out. Watch some of the big boys wrestling. You know, you got Scott Henson, you got Chris Frank, you got Yakuza J, you got Jonah Block. You got plenty of people, man. You know, you have plenty of awesome backyarders. You have plenty of awesome people you can, take things from, learn from. You know, don't go crapping on promotions like WWE if you're not gonna do anywhere near close yourself. That's one thing I've always hated, when people crap on other people's wrestling and they can't do crap themselves. You know, and they swear they're the crap. You know, they swear they are the SHIT. Alright, because as of now, man, I'm sorry, you're horrible. You suck. And you have no business talking crap about WWE. Alright, roll with the big boys. Alright, roll with Scott Henson, roll with Yakuza J, roll with Jonah Block, roll with Chris Frank, roll with Soy Boy. You know, roll with Jonathan Hitler, roll with Arbo. I can go on and on. Anyway, this is Skye, episode 1 about crap that I just can't stand.